Welcome back, everybody. Well, there is a new restaurant up in Door County that is getting rave reviews. In fact, our meteorologist, Doug Higgins, came over and talked to Abby, my producer, and I, and said, you must go to this restaurant. So we are all about getting your ideas. We love hearing from you about your favorite restaurants. This place is called Chop, and Chef Ryan is here to make one of their signature dishes. Good morning, Ryan.
Good morning.
Welcome.
Thank you for having me.
Congratulations, by the way.
Thank you.
When did you guys open?
This will be we just got done with our 3rd season.
Wow, so the word is now getting out.
Yes, it is. It's spreading fast.
It's a quaint little place.
It is. It's tucked away. It's quiet.
And does the menu kind of change, or do you have some staples, or?
We're a steakhouse, steak and seafood. So those stay the same. We do seasonal specials as well. The menu's kind of changing seasonally. So. And
it's a family-run affair that you're often going to see. You know, you're going to be in there cooking, and who else?
Absolutely. You'll see my parents there, my brother, my sister. My grandma comes in every morning at 7 a.m. Does all the baking, all the popovers that we're going to do today, and
cool.
Fresh desserts.
Very, very cool. You know, a lot of places don't make homemade desserts or homemade rolls anymore. That makes a restaurant, I think, extra special.
Absolutely.
So popovers, that's something that I grew up with. There's very few restaurants in the country that make them. If you've ever been to Neiman Marcus, the big department store, and had lunch there, they're known for their popovers. But this is in Wisconsin. I think this is the first time I've ever had a chef make them. But if you come to Chop, you will get you bring out popovers to the table.
Fresh popovers daily.
Oh my gosh! So popovers are, I don't know how to describe them. We're just going to show you. But it's like the most amazing roll you've ever tasted, and you have to have them warm. So, but a very simple recipe.
It is very basic recipe. Just eggs, flour, milk, a little bit of salt. The tricky part comes in mixing it. You don't want to overmix it. And making sure that the pans are very hot.
Okay, so right now we have a special popover pan. You need to get one of these pans, right? You can't
Absolutely.
Really do these.
You can't do it without them.
Okay, and you can pick them up. I know they have them at Cook's Corner. They have them at other places, and they're not real expensive. So we've got the pan heating up in the oven right now. So how long do you want it in that oven?
We always say at least 10 minutes. You want to make sure it's as hot as it can possibly be.
And the oven temperature normally?
425, 450, depending on your oven. If you have convection, it doesn't get quite as hot.
Okay,
so.
But you want a really nice hot oven. Okay,
Absolutely.
So let's go ahead and start making these.
All right. So we'll take just a couple eggs.
2 eggs. So you probably have most of the ingredients to make these popovers right now in your house.
Absolutely.
You just need to pick up the pans, okay? And they're so wonderful for holidays. They go great with prime rib. Don't worry, I'm not the only one that gets a little shell in there. Fish it out. Okay.
All right.
Flour, just
flour.
Regular flour, all-purpose flour?
Yep, just all-purpose flour. And just a pinch of salt. And then a whisk.
You betcha.
Go ahead and whisk that up.
So that's it. Eggs, flour and salt. And milk.
And a little bit of milk. Almost forgot.
And this is our Lamer's whole milk. Does it matter whether you use whole or skim or 2%?
No, not at all.
Okay.
Let's just get this in there.
About how much milk?
1 cup of milk.
1 cup. So it's a pretty thin batter.
You'll see it'll thicken up pretty good.
But no yeast or anything like that?
Nope.
No baking soda? Nope. Okay.
You want to mix it till it's just smooth.
Okay. And you mix it by hand?
We usually use a mixer for it.
Use a mixer, okay.
By hand is just fine. If you think it's undermixed, then it's probably just right.
Okay,
so.
How do you think that looks? Do you want some lumps in there?
Yeah, you do, just a little bit.
Okay, so.
That looks just
about right. Okay?
Yep,
okay, so
absolutely.
it almost looks like a pancake batter. So I'm going to go back and get the pan. So here is the pan. This is what they look like. They kind of look like a muffin tin cup, but don't be fooled. Have you ever tried to do popovers in a muffin tin cup?
I believe we did try it one time.
Doesn't work
and
well?
it didn't work.
Yeah.
So
See, these are bigger cups. They're higher
Yeah, they're
cups.
a little deeper. A lot of air is able to get around them and keep them really hot.
So I was looking for, is a spoon the best way to?
We have a ladle right here.
Okay, a ladle,
that works.
okay.
And then before you start ladling it in, we like to spray them.
Spray them with cooking spray.
Absolutely. Make sure nothing sticks. Spray them pretty well. All right. And we can go ahead and just...
Yeah, I'm curious to see how high you fill them. About halfway?
Yeah, a little less than half maybe. If you want a larger popover, you can go ahead and fill them a little bit more.
And then these go into the oven for about how long?
20 to 25 minutes.
Okay.
If depending on how golden brown you like them, if you like them a little darker, then just keep them in just a touch longer. But
Okay. All right. We're going to show them
that's
to you.
very hot.
Oh, you're right. I should know that. So the hot pan then goes back into the oven for another 20 minutes or so. We'll just put it over here for now. Now you at the restaurant serve it with a wonderful flavored butter that just kind of takes these and makes them over the top. So it's a maple butter. So
real
all right.
light maple butter. This is another very simple, simple recipe.
I can help here. 4 sticks of softened
Yep,
butter.
1 pound butter.
Does it matter if it's salted or unsalted?
We like to use salted.
Okay.
It kind of balances out the real sweet maple syrup.
Okay.
So it's kind of a sweet, salty.
Okay. I'm betting you go through a lot of this butter.
We do. We use quite a bit of it. Not only do we use it for the popovers, but we also use it in the pork chop that we're going to be doing later on.
Ooh, yum. Okay,
In the
so
show.
should we start?
So yeah, let's get that whipped pretty good.
Okay.
Once it starts sticking to the sides, we'll just go ahead and slowly add in about a 1/4 cup of pure maple syrup.
So this is the good stuff, the real
This
Wisconsin
is
stuff.
100% pure maple syrup.
And is that it? Just those 2
That's
ingredients?
it, and then we'll let that mix up for about 10 minutes usually.
Okay. Really get it
Until
nice
it gets
and wet.
real light, fluffy, and easy to spread.
And this would be a great make-ahead for a dinner party. You know, this butter, can you get it done ahead
Absolutely,
of time?
yeah. We make it ahead of time. You can use it for all sorts of stuff. Breakfast in the morning. Add into any like we do the pork chops.
Be great
so.
on muffins, great on, you know,
Yep.
like you say, kind of that
Absolutely.
savory, sweet kind of thing. All right, I want to show you the popovers because this is kind of the real wow factor. And this is what you want them to look like. You want them to pop right up. And all of them, sometimes they look a little different, and that's kind of the art of it.
It
you
is.
know?
It's the fun part of it. You never know how they're going to come out.
So then how do you get them out of there? You just,
They just pop right out.
Pop
They
right
come
out.
right out. We usually put them on a cooling rack, let them cool down for a bit.
oh. And how gorgeous are these? Oh, and you just kind of, when you eat them, they just kind of pull them apart, lots of butter and ooh.
Yeah, absolutely. They're really airy inside,
They look
real light and fluffy. So,
fantastic. So you can kind of see how,
yep, crisp on the outside,
Oh.
light and fluffy in the middle.
oh my gosh, I want to keep whipping this butter and I can hardly wait to have
They
some
are
of these.
delicious.
So tell us about some of the other things on the menu. You do, you're a steakhouse restaurant.
Yep, we're known for our steaks. We cut all of our steaks to order, fillets, ribeyes, and New York strips. Get any size you'd like. We run a daily cut of the day special. It's always changing. It's always great.
And that's the name Chop,
Chop,
of course,
yep,
because of the steakhouse. And then if you order a steak, does it come with some sides or?
Yep, we usually just serve with potatoes.
Okay.
Changes daily. They also get a choice of compound butter toppings. So we have 4 choices: our Chop House butter, our bacon blue cheese butter, our horseradish butter, and our béarnaise butter.
Oh my goodness gracious.
Yep.
So
Endless possibilities.
do people need to make reservations? I know you're a tiny spot. Is that a
Yes,
good
we
idea?
do. In the middle of peak season, you need to make a reservation. We are small. We tend to fill up really fast, so we only have 9 tables inside.
So if you're heading up there this fall, but you will be open fall and winter?
We will be. Yep.
Okay.
We'll be open through Valentine's Day, and we'll be closed for about 6 weeks. But we're open Thursday through Sunday, so come on down, give us a try.
Wonderful, and have some of these popovers if you don't feel like making them at
Absolutely.
home. Well, Ryan's going to stick around. A little later, he's going to make use this wonderful maple butter to make a great fall pork chop dish that's also featured on their menu. So thanks so much for sharing. I know this
Thank
is a
you.
kind of a family secret recipe, so we
Yeah.
really appreciate it.
We love sharing them.
Thanks.
Thank you.
Coming up, lots more fun fall ideas, so don't go anywhere. We'll be back.